Let's talk about something else that's kind of sort of interesting. New York Times, I mean, amongst others, covering this. DC power outage. Washington, D.C. power failure affects more than 30,000 customers. We already had a D.C. power failure recently, right after the New York power outage. Posted July 27th. Well, that's today that I'm doing this. Most of the 39,000 customers who lost electricity in a powerful failure in Washington. Washington what? Washington, D.C. Swampland. Huh. 2 power outages in a few weeks apart. And QAnon. Blackouts necessary. That's interesting. Most of the 39,000 customers who lost electricity in a power failure in Washington on Saturday had their service restored after about 4 hours, officials said. No kidding. And didn't I hear something today? Oh, don't be alarmed. There's drills going on. Was that also in Washington, D.C.? I think I heard. Drills going on in Washington, D.C. today. Friday or Saturday. Today's Saturday. Pretty interesting. Now I can't read the rest, any part of the article because, please subscribe. You're in private mode. Please subscribe. Washington, New York Times. I will never, ever subscribe. I can find that same news anywhere. I'm just giving you a headline. So that happened. And QAnon, I'm just going to quickly go to the site to, see if I could find anything about blackouts necessary. How about blackout? Complete blackout by the fake news. That's not what I'm looking for. Blackout, MSN. Expect comms blackout attempt. That was back in September. They're talking about that. Blackout, media blackout. Not quite the ones I'm looking for. Maybe use a different term than blackout. But seems like I recall. Yeah, here it is. Boom. June 3rd of 2018. Here's one of the earlier times. 4 booms. Boom, 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 boom. A week to remember, dark to light, blackout necessary. When's the blackout, right? He's not going to tell you that. He has to give it to you in a coincidental manner so that nobody can ever say anything was leaked. No, it's just a coincidence. I mean, after all, we're showing coincidences, like Fudley Dudley, what was her name on the top health insurance or health services of Hawaii? Karen something or Fuddy Duddy, had a weird name. Oh, she died today and this is a while back. She died today in a rough landing on an airplane. Everyone else on board, a little small private plane, I guess, a little small one, survived. Q has recently commented about that, by the way. Very recently, even though that was like, 2-3 years ago, maybe more. And he goes, what are the chances of that? How rough of a landing could someone have in order to die when everyone else lived? And she was the one verifying, or not verifying, depending on what she found, Mr. Barack Obama's birth certificate. Q is well aware of it. And they posted a link, I think, to Donald Trump, a tweet from him in 2013. So yeah, this must have been a while ago, where he said something. The head of healthcare services, blah, 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 why, Mrs. Karen, I think it's Karen, it's something, died in a crash. Come on, this needs to be investigated or something. Somebody said that. Trump said that in a tweet. You don't think that man knows? You remember who he had arrested? I say he. The governor of Florida, in law enforcement in Florida, arrested the Broward County deputy at the Parkland school shooting, the one who sat outside, and we have 16 minutes of delayed video, but we don't have the video you guys want to see, and we don't have it, and then finally they produce little pieces of something. He's outside. He tells everybody that's coming to help, stay out, don't go in, no, it's fine. This guy doesn't have the authority to do that. You're not going to tell a lieutenant or a sergeant, who was on scene, the command person, to stand down, especially when their role is to go in. Anyways, he's been arrested not too long ago. I did a video on it. And I said, oh, a little tit for tat. They're going to move Manafort to this prison. Oh, yeah, they're going to try to get him killed over there. Day or two later, oh, deputies arrested. Guess who? Parkland guy. As I've said, you don't think that our president knows about the stuff, the way deep conspiracies, shootings and everything else. You don't think he knows? I'm going to leave this video with something I've always repeated because I really thoroughly enjoyed it. And it meant a lot to me when I heard it. Alex Jones radio show. Donald Trump calls in. Talking to him live while he's campaigning. He wasn't the president yet. But he was campaigning. Alex, if I get elected, your people are really going to like me. What the hell do you think that means? All of these so-called conspiracies that we know aren't conspiracies. We know they're true. But the lame mainstream media, the corrupt law enforcement, as in FBI and everywhere else, we'll never see the light of day. So we just have to sit here, play armchair quarterback. Oh, guys, I don't think this happened. I think this is what really happened. I think that person's an actor. I think this person, you know, we don't know what the hell we're talking about. We're conspiracy theorists. Donald Trump. If I get elected, Alex, your people are really going to like me. I got to tell you, it's taken a little while, but he had his people put in place. Now he can get to take some action. And I got to agree. Alex Jones people, we really do like him. Thank you.